Hello everyone, I'm very excited to talk about my own AI harness. I got inspired by an article written by a developer from Lovable who was able to take his 20 to 30 PRs a week to the 150 plus range. And he had enough detail for me to understand how I could make that step as well. And I made an open source tool for this, ready for agents. I'm sharing it with the world so you can take that step too. Simply start it with npx ready for agent at latest. Press enter and it will open a browser window for you where you can configure everything you need. In case you have a minimum npm release age set, you may want to prefix the start command with npm config min release age 0, as you want version 0.5 at minimum. So the harness starts with the settings screen. First, select your build model. That should only show the open code models you have configured for your account. So let's pick Grok 4.5 as it is nice and fast. Medium level thinking. And the harness, there's a separate review step after the build model has implemented the changes. I recommend, if you can, to have a different model reviewing the code. So in this case, we'll pick Terra at medium for the review and save settings. You can see there are no repositories configured, so let's type in the command that's given to add a repo. Use the minimum release age, else it would complain. So let's add this test repo here. After a brief while, the repo will show up. The issues which are shown have to be labeled with ready for agent, else they won't show up. The system will poll every few minutes to see if there are new issues. There's one issue here, a test issue, so let's create another issue labeled with ready for agent. And we can immediately get new issues by simply pressing the refresh button. Wow, that is a new issue here. To implement an issue, click the kebab menu and choose implement now. And then the issue will be picked up by a worker. The worker will create a separate work tree, install any dependencies, and start the actual build process. You'll notice the directory where these things are happening, or the open code session ID. So you could actually jump into open code, inspect what's going on. The build was quick. What happens next is we run any checks. I assume you would have set up some Git pre-commit checks like linting, type checking. And then the next step is running the review model. And then we commit this to Git. We create a PR. And then we check GitHub status. You could have configured multiple builds or test workflows, or even another code review agent. That's a pattern I actually recommend, having a final code review agent in your workflow. You can also see here that the PR is available. You could right click on this and actually inspect the PR here as well. The PR is created in draft mode. Okay, we see the next steps. We have concluded that all checks have succeeded. We mark the PR as ready for review, and then you need to decide if you want to merge this, as we have disabled auto merge for this repo. That is a setting. You can enable that if you trust the system enough. Okay, so let's go back to that PR. It's ready. We merge this, and go back to our agent harness. The harness will pull regularly, but that might take 2 minutes. So let me just press refresh here to pick up the latest changes from GitHub, and you can see immediately the job is now done. Let's look at the completed section, and then it cleans up your local work tree once it is done. And that is it. I hope you will find this tool as useful as I have found it. I think I'm definitely going at 150 plus PRs with this tool. Thanks for watching.